I schemed my way into carrying the general's child, only to find out the neglected wife in his mansion was the very woman who saved my life. Good. All she has to do is stay clean. I'll handle everything else. My mom was the top courtesan at a brothel. My dad was just a broke scholar. When she got pregnant and refused to get rid of the baby, he spent every last coin to buy her freedom. They raised me until I was 3, then both died in a famine. My mom gave up her life just to get me a bowl of rice porridge. I survived on the streets begging until I was 15. But who's gonna marry a homeless orphan? So I cleaned myself up and snuck into the general's tent. I took after my mom. I was beautiful. Soldiers get lonely on the march. I played my cards right and seduced Song Yan. He couldn't resist, kept me close, night after night. On the way back to the capital, I found out I was pregnant. Watching the joy on his face, I knew my days of drifting were finally over. Song Yan came home victorious. The whole mansion turned out to greet him, except for his wife. Word was they'd been childhood sweethearts who ended up married. But there were at least 3 or 4 concubines at the welcome. Apparently, the wife had been snitched on by her own maid, accused of trying to harm a pregnant concubine's baby. The old madam had her locked up, waiting for Song Yan to decide her fate. I walked behind Song Yan and spotted another pregnant concubine. Her name was Liu Pianpian, and supposedly she conceived the night before Song Yan left for war. Right now, she was standing next to Song Yan's mom, arm in arm like they were best friends. Liu Pianpian had sharp features, intense eyes, cold energy. The baby bump softened her look a little, but couldn't hide the scheming written all over her face. When our eyes met, I caught a flash of contempt in hers. We both used tricks to steal another woman's man, so who was she to look down on me? That one look was all it took. We were enemies. Mom, Ayao is carrying my child. I want to bring her into the household. That was the very first thing Song Yan said to his mother. She's carrying your blood. Of course you have to give her a title. Song Yan's mom grabbed my hand. Her rough, cracked fingers kept rubbing the back of my hand, and honestly, it made my skin crawl. Liu Pianpian's expression shifted immediately. She was carrying Song Yan's first child. I was carrying the second. We were rivals now. She stared at my belly, barely blinking, clearly running the numbers in her head. I pulled my collar together, and Song Yan thought I was cold, so he took off his cloak and wrapped it around me. That one small gesture made everyone's faces drop. Liu Pianpian tried to hold it together, but her pretty face twisted. I looked away. They say whoever a pregnant woman looks at most, the baby ends up looking like. Yan, now that you're back, go deal with that woman. The nerve of her, pulling a stunt like that. Song Yan's mom glanced at me as she said it. A warning. I lowered my eyes and played obedient. The general's mansion was massive. Ponds, pavilions, gardens, everywhere. I'd never seen anything like it. The general's wife was locked in the most rundown courtyard in the farthest corner, completely out of place in this stunning estate. Song Yan's mom said it was bad luck and stayed behind, but told me to go with Song Yan. Song Yan pushed the door open, then flicked the dust off his fingers like it disgusted him. Muting, I misjudged you. I never thought you'd be this kind of person. At the sound of his voice, the woman on the stone bench slowly looked up, eyes full of grief. The general's wife was classic southern beauty, soft brows, gentle eyes, tiny face. But she'd fallen for the wrong man. Years of marriage, and he walked in without even letting her explain before condemning her. So much for young love. Men really are something else.